Hi everyone, this is Dr. McGarry at Revive. Welcome to our third virtual open house. We're getting better at these, I think. You hear a loud noise behind me, that's actually the laser, so I'll try to make sure I'm speaking clearly enough for you to understand me, especially with the masks, as we continue our safety protocols for COVID. So today we're going to be talking about laser hair removal. We're actually running a special this month, and we'll talk about that more as we go through the demonstration. But laser hair removal is a really effective way to get rid of unwanted hair pretty much anywhere on the body. Now there are some restrictions as to the type of hair that can be treated. We cannot treat light colored or blonde, light gray hair, silver hair. The reason for that is the way the laser works is that it targets the pigment, the actual dark color in the hair root. So blonde hair, silver hair doesn't have any pigment for the laser to act on, and it's ineffective. So blonde hair, sorry, you'll have to stick with waxing, I'm afraid. But darker hair anywhere on the body can be treated. Most common places are the facial hair around the lip or chin area, underarms, which is the area we're going to be treating today, bikini area, Brazilian, we can do all kinds of stuff. For guys, back hair, very common. We could do legs, arms, hands, you name it. So again, just a little review. The way the laser works is that laser light pigment targets the laser light beam targets the dark pigment in the hair root and actually kills the hair root so that the hair doesn't grow back. It only will kill hair that's actively growing, and not all of your hair is actively growing at any one time. So it usually takes, on average, about 4 to 6 treatments to get the maximum reduction of hair in a single area. Those treatments are typically spaced about a month to 6 weeks apart so that you catch the hairs that were not growing the second time, hopefully get them in the growing phase. What else? So once those treatments are done, you may need a touch-up once or twice a year to catch any stray hairs or new hairs that grow. And I think that's about all I have in way of introduction. So I'm going to let Anastasia get started here. We're going to, as I said, we're going to treat under the arms. I'll move out of the way, and it's actually a fairly quick treatment. They'll talk a little bit about how comfortable or uncomfortable it is, and she'll talk again about how the laser works and dip into pricing and that sort of thing. Please ask your questions in the comment section. I'll be on a computer in another room, and I'll be happy to answer those as we go along. And you can continue to ask questions in the comment even after the video's over. We'll get back to you. So enjoy the demo.
Okay. Hey everyone. Anastasia here. So Dr. McGarry gave you a great introduction with laser hair removal, and Ashley here is going to be my designated person that I get to treat today. So we're going to do her underarms, and yes, she does have, she has lighter color hair, but the hair under her arms is darker. So she's already had a couple of treatments. I've already done a couple treatments on her. So with each treatment, you will see the hair will get lighter and thinner, and it'll be more sparse. So it's not going to be as dense each time. It can feel like a little rubber band snap is the best way to describe it. And that's typically when you have more coarse or dense hair. I'm hoping everybody can hear me because the laser is quite loud, so I want to make sure I'm speaking loud enough. So without further ado, I mean, I will treat Ashley. But when I bring you in for a consult, I do typically, you know, I will get a health history. I want to make sure you don't have any kind of skin disorders, you know, skin cancers, anything that you currently have going on with the area that you're being treated. You cannot be pregnant. I won't treat anybody that's pregnant or typically nursing. And then there's certain medications too. And that's stuff that I can go through with each person individually. But for the most part, as long as your hair is dark, it can be treated with the laser. It doesn't take very long at all. So the laser, it cools your skin. It gets it to, the laser tip gets to 4 degrees Celsius. So it will cool your skin before I actually treat it. And that's to help make it feel a little more comfortable. And also to protect your skin. So I will get started with this. She does have goggles on. I will be putting my goggles on as well because that is a laser. So sometimes if you have treatments on your face, you have to wear completely occlusive goggles just because it's close to your eyes. Okay. So what I do is I'm going to treat her left underarm first. You have to make sure that her arm or the area is clean. So if you're going to have a treatment, I will always say, you know, make sure that area is clean and free of any kind of lotion or makeup or anything along those lines. And I use some ultrasound gel on the area that I'm going to treat, and that just helps to, the laser to glide over the skin a little bit better, and it just helps to protect the skin as well. So I will put that on. I just put it over the area that I'm treating, and obviously it's her underarms. And I'll get my laser. Get my pedal. Okay, so once my laser tells me that it's good to go, then I will start with the treatment. And I usually will always ask for feedback to make sure that it's not hurting too much, because I do have the ability to turn the power on it up or down. Okay, so we will get started. Here we go. So as I'm doing this, I can actually see the hairs getting treated. And Ashley will probably tell you that you can even smell the hair as I'm treating it, because it's basically burning the hair. There's going to be some areas that might be a little bit more sensitive than others. Obviously, where there's a lot more dense hair, it's going to probably sting a little bit more. But it's pretty quick. How does it feel?
It's very tolerable. The outside of the arm, I don't feel it at all. As you move in towards the inner part, I feel it just a quick snap.
So as you can see, I'm almost done with this arm already. I do a lot of these treatments. I mean, typically I do a lot of lips, the upper lip, the chin, bikini area, arms, on the underarms. Okay, so that area is done. I've treated a lot of backs, you know, like you can have, you know, men can have their backs treated, you know, the back of their necks, anything, you know, along those lines. Some people want to have their arms done, or, you know, women can have your full leg done, fingers, toes, anywhere that there's dark hair, essentially I can treat. So I'm going to move over to the other side. Just got to move my stuff. So basically, you know, on a pain scale, I'll have Ashley tell you, like, you know, from 0 to 10, what's the pain level.
Most of it was a 0, the inner part maybe a 3.
Okay. So it's not very uncomfortable. It might snap real quick, but then it's gone. You typically need to have approximately six treatments, and you'll have these treatments about 6 to 8 weeks apart. Now everybody's a little bit different, and each area is different. You might see some really quick results for underarms, and it might take a little bit longer for like the bikini area. Alright, so we're going to start with the other arm. Glides pretty easily right over the area. And it's really a treatment. I mean, you could come in, have something like this done on your lunch break, and then go again. You'll have a little bit of redness. You could get a little bit of swelling. It just depends. Everybody's a little bit different. Just in the areas that I treat, but it's typically gone very quickly. Both of her underarms. It didn't take very long at all, and Ashley said it wasn't even very painful. I mean, I've had it done, and it doesn't take very long, and it's pretty painless. So I don't know if anybody has any questions. Certainly can ask them, and we will do. This will be on. You know, it'll be on for a while. You can always replay it back, and you can always ask questions or just give us a call if you have any questions. Pricing is different per area. Like if you wanted to have your upper lip done, it's like $75, so it's very affordable. Underarms are $200 per treatment. We are running a special this month for it's 20% off. So each treatment is 20% off. I'm going to turn that off so it's not so loud. So it is very affordable, and like I said, I typically will recommend about 6 treatments, and you can have them spaced about 6 to 8 weeks apart. And if you came in January and you wanted to get a package of 6, if you prepaid for them, you could get all of it at 20% off, which is really a big savings. So it is quite affordable when you look at the whole you know, having to shave and the money that you spend on shaving or waxing, things like that. It really does make it's pretty a good idea. It's a good decision, should I say, to just go ahead and do the laser instead of spending the money on waxing and even like electrolysis and stuff, which can be very time consuming for that. And I don't even believe that that's even long lasting. So it's definitely worth it. And I've never had anybody have any major complaints, or other than it just can be a little snappy here and there, but everyone's really pleased with the results, because then they don't have to really shave too much anymore. And I think Ashley said at this point, I think this was her fourth treatment maybe. And how often do you shave?
I used to have to shave every day or two. Now at least I can go a week, and it's a lot less hair and it's a lot finer, so it's definitely more convenient.
Yeah. So, especially around summertime, when you're putting on your swimsuits and things, makes it really nice. So give us a call and we can get you set up with a consult, or consult and treatment at the same time. Okay. It was nice to see everybody, and I'll give it back to Dr. McGarry.
So I'm back. Not a lot to add to what Ashley and Anastasia went over already. All our consultations are free, just FYI. So if you just have questions and you want to come in and talk about it, see if it's something that's right for you, feel free. It's just going to cost you 15, 20 minutes a time. We're happy to talk to you anytime. We are open Monday through Friday Anastasia's here from 7:30, and we're open until 7, Monday through Friday. We also have Saturday hours from 9 to 3. So give us a call. And you can check out our website if you want to see what other services we have, or if you want to learn more about laser hair removal, there is some more information on the website, and that's revive-spa.com. And I think that's about all we have for you tonight. Again, if you have any questions, we're here till 7 tonight. You're welcome to pick up the phone and give us a call, or call for your consultation. So it was nice seeing all of you. Thank you for joining us. And we'll look for, we're doing a virtual open house on skincare next month. So look for more information on that. So bye for now.